welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about generous people, what they are, and how they act and all that. And I have them on a sheet of paper because I'm not a remembering person, whatever. Anyways, 7 of them. So I'm gonna start off saying them, and then I have a scripture beside them. Now some of them I don't beside them, but I will talk about them, every single one of them. So number 1 is growing. Generous people are growing. So, we all have to grow. I mean, if we don't need to be like stuck. If some people feel stuck, that means maybe you're not growing, or maybe you're doing something wrong, or maybe just not, But I have a scripture, and it's from 2 Corinthians 8:7. It is, "But as you bond in everything, in faith, speech, knowledge, diligence, and in your love for us, see that you abound in this grace also." So, of course, you got to be grown in faith. You got to be grown in speech, faith, diligence, and knowledge in the Word, and encouraging others, and knowing how to love, and just growing in every area of your life with God and with others, friendships and all that. There's a lot of stuff you can grow in. So generous people are growing people. The second one is grateful people. Now I really like this one too, of course, but grateful people, you have to be grateful for everything you get, even if it's little or big or just anything. Generous people are grateful people. So, and James 7:17, it says, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning." So, like I said, grateful people are grateful for anything they have. And you have to know that everything you get comes from above, comes from the Lord, and you have to be grateful for it, and you have to take care of it for Him to increase, give you more. So anyways, 3 is sacrificial. Sacrificing is hard, but generous people are sacrificial. You have to sacrifice. Anyways, and 1 Kings 35 says, "At Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. God said, 'Ask, what shall I give you?'" Sacrifice and what means the most to you. If it doesn't hurt, then you're not sacrificing enough. If it doesn't hurt, you're not sacrificing. You have to love something. You have to sacrificing for Jesus. Like it says, I don't know how many times, but in the Bible, back in, I think in the Old Testament, a lot of people have to sacrifice every day, like burnt offerings of sacrifice, and all that. We are sacrificial people. So number 4 is contagious. I really love this one. My very first video on this channel, my only channel, is about contagious believers. My church notes, so I'll have a card up there below. Above, if you want to watch that video, because it's really good, just for an encouragement, because I love encouraging people. But contagious. In John 12:3, Mary took a pound of very costly oil of spikenard, anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the fragrance of the oil. I love that verse because it shows how loving Mary is to Jesus, how contagious she is, and how we need to be contagious, and how just by giving a smile to someone, that's contagious. Being loving, caring, and the fruits of the Spirit is contagious. But you and how you are made, how God made you to be, needs to be contagious. Like when someone leaves your presence, they need to feel love from God and Jesus. You need to be contagious to other believers or unbelievers, either one. And now number 5, opportunities or something. Proverbs 22:9. "He who has a generous eye will be blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor." Opportunistic. So, us believers, when we have a lot of opportunities, God gives us a lot of opportunities, and an opportunity to give to the poor, like the verse said, and an opportunity to speak boldly His gospel, His word. And we have that we like more than anybody else, like people who are dying every day and stuff, or get shot just because they're calling on the name of Jesus. We have the opportunity to say His name, Jesus, Jesus. We have the opportunity, more opportunities than anybody else, just to call on His name, to worship Him, to sing His songs of praises, to say His word. You know, like I said, like, we have so much opportunity, and we don't need to take it for granted. We need to take the opportunity, and we need to run with it. Number 6 is decisive. Decisive. We need to be decisive. We need to know, just to do it, because we know it's good. Like giving people tips. We don't need to think on it. Like, I don't know, should I give them a tip or not? Even if they were in a bad mood, even if it wasn't good or bad customer service, we still need to give them a tip. That's just an example. I'm not saying for y'all to do it, but an example of being indecisive and decisive. Indecisive person would just keep thinking on it, would say, should I not? But decisive people just do it because it's, it might make them smile or something. It might make their day, And for clothes, I'm indecisive a lot and I have to work on this, but I know I'm not the only one. Being decisive is doing it because you're being led to do it, and just not thinking on it, not worrying too much about it. And number 7, the last one, is eternity minded. And I got a verse in scripture about this, and it is Proverbs 23:4-5. Do not overwork to be rich, because of your own understanding cease. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle toward heaven. Eternity minded. So look up to heaven and not on earth. Focus your eyes on Jesus, on stuff that is eternity minded, not that's going to last here, because everything you have here you're not going to be able to carry up to heaven, because it's not going to matter. Anything here is not going to matter. Worldly things is not going to matter. Eternity minded, I think, my opinion would be, eternity minded is thinking of things that will be spent with Him up in heaven, eternity. But that is 7. I only had 7, but I'm sure there's plenty more, but I just had 7. But, like I said about the contagious, I had a video, my very first video, and I will link it below and stuff, and so you can watch it if you're interested in watching it and stuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video today, and will take it in mind of how to be generous, and to practice it, to read His word more, to practice His word. But be sure to like and subscribe, and of course, if you liked this video, if you thought it helped and encouraged you, like and subscribe and share if you'd like, and I'll see you on the next video.